Kids who chill with the friends and watch the skies as snow fell. Seen the world through their eyes and where they would play as a winter wonderland hotel. We'd be counting the minutes for the bells to dismissal for school to be done so desperately. Now the closer we get to the ones that we love to make memories now called a felony. Spending days surrounded by family, feeling love is more when it's tangibly. Living the dream feels more of a fantasy, taking our joy while testing our sanity. Hark how the bell, sweet silver bell, all seem to say throw cares away, making this world into new kinds of hell, displayed like a communist show and tell. Remember waiting for the clock to strike 12 at Christmas, yo, I miss this now. All we got is freedom written on a wish list, but they dismissed this. We'd leave cookies and milk out off of your Santa, used to be an extravaganza. While at a distance required by law, we must now refrain cause of propaganda. Celebrating with your family on Zoom, you call this a life, I call it a tomb. The anticipatory feelings diminish since governments deem that our outings are finished. High fives, got no Wi-Fi's from a manifestation from sci-fi. All good memories ought to be archived, load your happiness onto a hard drive. Destroying a Christmas in all of its essence, pushing our kids through their adolescence. Too many rules and we hope they will pass, but they can't see hope from behind the mask. Hark how the bell, sweet silver bell, all seem to say throw cares away, making this world into new kinds of hell, displayed like a communist show and tell. Remember waiting for the clock to strike 12 at Christmas, yo, I miss this now. Government's law, it's their own indemnities, hiding a smiles, concealing identities. No remorse, genocide of a voice, it's one of their many amenities. Fight to reclaim for all the descendants, trying to break free of this life sentence. From counting the minutes and opening presents to spending a day taking antidepressants. Quiets have replaced with riots, the unity is now defiance. Humanity is so reliant on the news, that's to keep us all from dying. The streets are now quiet on holidays, once a time for us to celebrate, but now from the world we must hide away, and all our privilege and joy must hibernate, so put the smile away. Once a time for the world to come together, but now can't find a way. Hark how the bell, sweet silver bell, all seem to say throw cares away, making this world into new kinds of hell, displayed like a communist show and tell. Remember waiting for the clock to strike 12 at Christmas, yo, I miss this now. The government continues to dominate, state that we as civilians must tolerate, and I'm not trying to hate, but it's unavoidable because humanity's now less enjoyable. To say we're democracy, simply hypocrisy now that our rights are just voidable. With the plot of the world more exploitable, rebellion is becoming toyable. Resolute that we face when the government says martial law will be deployable. Take your stockings down and get your weaponry. We are now faced with the treachery, a virus that kills but carries discrepancy. All of the data bears no supplementary. It's the first level within their crusade to broadcast the fear and watch it cascade. In the walls of our home we must barricade. Hole in the stocking seems more like an upgrade. It's the morale of the world that's been played. Started as lambs but now we're brigade. The truth will emerge and hopefully stay. The hell with the lies and the hope they will fade. Their effort to haunt deserves an applaud, yet most of us know that it's a facade. Their impositions derived from fraud, they control and they're heard with the cattle prod. Instead it's a joy that they reprimand, and they act like our rights are just contraband. But their motives are all according to plan, cause now we're all puppets that they command. On March the 11th of 2020, the first surge was an outtake. They cannot define the threat of our life, yet they perfectly scheduled the outbreak. The media says pandemic, the long-term effect is systemic. Through the eyes of leaders, the global effect of their plan is pure photogenic. To be told how to live from the screen of a TV, take on my voice but they cannot see me. Saying you jump, we jump, and why would they stop when we proving it's easy? Our thirst to get past these true lies, but that has been quenched with cyanide. These are bad guys, but we're forced to surrender and we must succumb to idolize. The faith in our world has been capsized, feeling like we have been baptized in the name of the devil. We're living to drown and must learn to adapt to being chastised. Say goodbye to your rights, they never belong. Will somebody listen to how we've been wronged? That civilization where we had a voice to fight for our rights, but that has been pawned. All I want for Christmas is my life back, freedom of speech, we want our rights back. Free to console for those that we love, you kept us contained but we bring in the fight back. Stuck in a prison, you can't see the bars, you think you're free but freedom's afar. Like David Icke, how exploited our psyche and just how manipulative all of us are. Some of us say it's fictitious, all of the killings they calling it business. From the allies like COVID along with the government, that's how they wish us a Merry Christmas.